Warning! The following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battles. Fuck yeah. Although this one's not going to be a rant battle. I'm actually doing something a bit different today. This is something that I was kind of talking about doing last time. And the reason why I haven't been doing, my normal rants in my normal capacity is actually because of this particular rant that I wanted to do for you guys. It's not a rant again, necessarily. I'm trying something a little bit different today. I am definitely a huge supporter of anime. I don't know if you guys are familiar with anime, considering you're watching a Pokemon video. I'm sure you are at least somewhat familiar with anime. So, I've been watching anime for years now, like many years. And I haven't watched a whole lot of different anime, but I've decided to kind of change that lately. I've branched out into some different kinds of anime. Stuff that I normally wouldn't watch, but I figure, what the hell, right? And so I want to start doing some anime reviews for you guys, like reviewing anime and whatnot. Just to kind of try it out. I don't normally do like reviews on my channel, like reviews of games or, again, anime or anything like that. I usually don't do that kind of stuff specifically. But again, life is short. So I figure I might as well try it for a little while, see what you guys think, and more importantly, to see what I think, because again, I don't really give a shit what you guys think. I mean, granted, that doesn't mean I don't appreciate feedback, but at the same time, at the end of the day, to me, the only person's opinion that matters is my own, because so long as I'm happy with myself, who gives a fuck what anyone else thinks, right? That's just the way I think, anyway. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing an anime review of an anime known as Maid-sama, and I should warn you guys ahead of time. Whenever I watch anime, I watch the English dubbed versions, because, to be honest, I would do the subtitled ones, but I'm a really slow reader, so it's really annoying for me to have to read subtitles, because half the time I miss half of what's said because I'm such a slow reader, because I didn't really read a lot of books growing up, because books are fucking boring. So I never really developed fast reading skills. So that's why I like to watch all the anime in English dubbed, because, again, it's much easier for me to understand. So, yes, I'm going to be doing my review of Maid-sama. So let me give you guys a little bit of background as to what this anime is about. So, the anime features as its main character a girl who is the student council president at her school, and at school, as the student council president, she's this, hardcore, ball-busting, doesn't take shit from anyone kind of person, right? But she comes from somewhat of a poor family, so in order to help support her family, she takes a job as a maid at a maid cafe, right? And naturally, she doesn't want anyone at her school to know that she's a maid at a maid cafe, otherwise that would kind of destroy her whole, hard-ass, ball-busting kind of persona that she has built at school as the hardcore ball-busting student council president who's gonna, destroy your ass if you're breaking the school rules or some kind of shit like that. So she doesn't want, her persona as a maid at a maid cafe to get in the way of that. So the genre of this particular anime is it's a romantic comedy, and I know what you guys are thinking. Multi-step, you watch romantic comedy? And yes, normally I don't watch romantic comedy, but if it's an anime, I will make an exception, because anime romantic comedies are a lot funner than, just real people romantic comedies. So yeah, it's a romantic comedy. As far as the characters are concerned, there's some really fun characters in this show. I gotta say, I really enjoyed the characters in this show. They made the show really fucking fun to watch, I gotta say. They have some interesting personalities, for sure, as well. There's one character in particular who you never know what the fuck he's gonna do. You just never know. he's like impossible to read. It makes things really interesting to watch. As far as the character development throughout the series, I thought they did a very good job with developing the characters as they went through the series. There's a lot of growth in the characters, and it was satisfying to watch that. As far as the production values of the show, it didn't strike me as a show that had like a super high budget. Not something like Fairy Tail or Sword Art Online or, Bleach. It didn't strike me as something that had a very high budget. However, that being said, the production values were still very good. Like, there was nothing to complain about. The sound design was great. Music was great. Nothing to complain about there. So, I mean, not like a super massively high production values. Nothing really that made you go, wow, this is incredible. Nothing on that super high level. But I thought what was there was extremely well done. For sure, no doubt. Actually, one thing I really did like about the production values is that a lot of the background assets in the animation had a really unique hand-drawn kind of style. So it looked like, it was hand-drawn, you could tell. Which I know a lot of animation is, hand-drawn, but like the actual character models of the characters themselves are, a pretty basic anime style. But the background assets had this really unique kind of hand-drawn style to them that I really liked. So, very much so props there. That was very cool and very interesting to watch throughout the series, with these really just beautiful hand-drawn backgrounds. They were pretty awesome. Now, as far as the voice acting is concerned, because again, I watched the English dubbed version, so just to say that ahead of time, I thought the voice acting was extremely well done, I gotta say. Nothing really to complain about. However, there is one thing. I thought the casting could have been done a little bit better. Because the person that they picked to play the main character, I thought... I kind of... Based on the personality of the main character, you would expect her to have a little bit of a lower voice. But they picked a voice actress who had kind of a high-pitched voice, which seemed a little bit weird to me at first. That being said, she still did a very good job with the voice acting, in my opinion. But I thought it was kind of just a bit of an odd choice, given the personality of the character. But, again, still, it was very well done. The voice actress who did the main character made it work very well. I thought she did a very good job. Just a little bit of a weird casting choice to me. But, again, nothing really to complain about. It's just a very minor thing. Again, the voice acting that was there was very well done. And she did make it work pretty well, despite having, kind of a more high-pitched voice. That was just kind of my own personal expectation as well, so I can't really, knock anybody for that. It's just not necessarily what I would have gone with, personally. I thought, now, onto the overall plot structure. I thought the overall plot structure was actually very well written. Very unpredictable at times. Like, you would think that things were going one way, and then it would just totally, go the opposite, and you're just like, what the fuck? Or something totally unexpected would happen. Which actually made it very fun to watch. Because, with romantic comedies, you're just like, oh, the main character and the main... other main character, the main girl and the main guy are obviously going to hook up, So it's a romantic comedy or whatever. There's a lot of twists and turns here. And one of the characters in particular, again, like I was talking about when I was talking about the characters, one of the characters is just so unpredictable, it adds a very interesting element to the overall plot structure of the show, and makes it very fun to watch, because you never know what the hell kind of crazy shit this guy is going to do, and it just makes it really fun to watch. So the overall plot structure, I feel like, was very well done. Now, as far as my final thoughts, and then I'll give it my final rating, I would definitely strongly recommend this anime to anyone who's into romantic comedies, or anyone who just likes to watch anime in general. It's a very, very well done anime. I gotta say, Maid-sama was very impressive. I was impressed with what was there. Again, I was kind of surprised as well, because with it being a romantic comedy, I wasn't sure, to be honest, how much I was going to enjoy it. But God, I was laughing my ass off a lot during, when I was watching this anime. It was just a boatload of fun to watch. Very well-produced anime. I gotta say, overall, it was just very awesome, and I would highly recommend that you guys watch Maid-sama. It is definitely worth checking out. I would highly, highly recommend it. So as far as my overall rating of this anime out of, 10 points, honestly, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It was fucking awesome. Just a really fun anime to watch. So if you have not watched Maid-sama, check it out. It's fucking awesome. Alright, so anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this anime review. Let me know how I did down in the comment section. If anyone actually leaves comments on my videos, I don't fucking know. Most of the time I don't get comments, but who knows? Maybe by the time I get around to uploading this, maybe I'll get more comments. But who the hell fucking knows? Anyway, tell me what you guys thought of this anime review, and give me pointers and stuff for the future. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more anime reviews for you guys. So anyway, until next time, peace out.